Joel, proclaim ye war. Go ahead.
For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men.
Despised amongst all men. Go ahead.
Thy turbulence has deceived thee.
What?
Thy turbulence has deceived thee.
Yep.
In thy pride of thy heart, O thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks.
So who dwell in the clefts of the rocks? The Caucasians. Go ahead.
That holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle.
That's the symbol for America. The eagle. All eagle, man. A female eagle than that. No? It's not, it makes sense now.
It said, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, thou holdest the heights of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as the height as the eagle, I will bring thee down from this, said the Lord.
I will bring thee down, said the Lord, man. Cause pride goes before destruction, man. And ever since Easter put satellites in the heavens, it been down. You know, it been coming down ever since.
Yep.
You know?
His age has been declining. His kingdom has been declining. It's only, see, when the Most High put a cap on your salary, you can only go so far before you come down, bro.
Don't get a raise or nothing.
That's right.
He don't give us no raises.
No PTO.
Nothing.
I got something for you.
This
I was gonna back up this precept that this brother brought out. This is Sirach 5 in verse 4, and it reads, "Say not, I have sinned, and what harm have happened unto me?"
We have brought out Sirach 15.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Read that again now.
This is Sirach 5 in verse 4, and it says, "Say not, I have sinned, and what harm have happened unto me? For the Lord is long-suffering."
Long-suffering, man. Everything with the Ancient of Days. Come on, man. We can get you anytime he want to get you, man.
What Ecclesiastes 8 say? Because judgment against an evil sentence is not executed speedily.
Now let's get that. Ecclesiastes 8:11. Go ahead.
And it reads, finishing off, "He will in no wise let thee go."
In no wise let thee go. So why are you people talking about where he died on the cross so I can commit sin? So I can put the pipe in my mouth and smoke it, you know? So I can do crack. No, man, ain't none of that, man.
Yeah, Jesus washed all the sins away so I could keep on sinning.
Happy day.
Verse 5, "Concerning the propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin." Concerning the propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin.
Be not without fear to add sin unto sin, man. And the wages of sin is what? Hell, man.
That's true sin right there.
Come on, man.
True sin is when you sin with no fear.
I get James 4:17.
I almost called him Apostle Elder, not the Zuck, but I was trying to break it down to a reprobate. Look, we sin, but we're not sinners.
Right.
You see you see? Because we have fear of y'all don't give a damn. It's a difference. We ain't active in this shit. Like we ain't.
We're not intentional.
We ain't good. We don't see it willingly, man. You know?
Like James 4:17.
This is John chapter 4, verse 17. Therefore to him that knoweth to do good, it does it not. To him it is sin.
Right, to him it is sin. So you willingly commit ain't saying out here, man. Tell a nigga you not supposed to smoke. Oh, you stereotype. I don't got nothing in it. Okay, but are you though? I ain't say.
Right, you might not be doing it right
now. I just said, well, you know you don't supposed to be smoking. You stereotype. I don't got nothing in it. I was just saying, you know you don't supposed to. Why the fuck you got it in your mouth anyway?
Yeah.
Niggas, man.
Like,
fucking niggas, man. But
the scriptures say, they say what? Every brother will utterly supplant.
yeah. Trust not every brother.
Hey, yank quab, man. Our people yank quab like a motherfucker, man. They supplant shit at you. He's just walking down the street with a pipe, but there ain't nothing in there. He ain't smoking. But why though? What? Why?
Did they close down?
I'm trying to figure, nigga, you don't got on suspenders and slacks. You know what I'm saying? You don't got on a sailor outfit. So, what role are you know what I'm saying? What role are you playing? Who you trying to fool?
Halloween,
I ain't say you were smoking. I just say you don't supposed to be smoking.
You already kid.
Guilty by association. Association.
Like that's boy.
That's like you sitting in the cigar lounge. That's like you go to a smoke shop, but you don't smoke. What the fuck I'm going to a smoke shop for if I don't smoke? What I'm going for?
Play like I'm.
You look cool.
To look cool.
You looking cool.
Go ahead, bro.
I got sinner in the etymology. Straight to the point. It say a person who sins without repenting, a evildoer.
A person sin without repentance, an evildoer.
That's it.
There's 2/3 for our people, man.
That's what the Most High requires. Repentance. That's it, man.
Repentance, man.
He know we gonna, like, the Lord, the scripture says the Lord made us subject unto vanity. You know we gonna go off. Us going off with it ain't the problem. It is, but the real problem lies is when we go off and we don't repent. Oh, nigga. Oh, okay. You know how somebody do something against you and they know they did it?
Yeah.
But then they act like they didn't. It ain't the fact that they did it that really piss you off. You are pissed off because they did it. But you really act like they didn't do it. I mean, you gonna do it and act like you didn't do nothing?
Intentionally do it, but they're lying, man.
Like you could be walking down the street and nigga just walk up to you like, not only did you pump me, you know you pumped me, and walk on.
Hey, what you doing to Tony class? Yeah, I did it.
What you gonna do about it? Yeah, I did it. I was trying to do it. What you gonna do about it?
Hey, then you was shit? I mean, that's a bullshit.
And see, that's why the Most High said they should have no cloak for their sin. So, you ain't gonna be able to say you didn't know that it was wrong to eat, it was wrong to sleep with another man's wife, that it was wrong to worship the image of Caesar Borgia.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to say you didn't know what it was you needed to do to please the Most High. He said he had given you straight command.
Alright, but in verse 5, concerning the propitiation, be not without fear to add sin to sin.
Yep, go ahead.
Verse 6, and say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
Right, he all love. He good. I mean, God died for me. He merciful. You see? No. Go ahead.
It reads, for mercy and wrath come from him.
I'm saying, whoa, come from him. You read in Romans the 9th chapter, and he said, why would have mercy on whom I would have mercy. You see? We want to have to show mercy. We want the Lord to bless us with his mercy, because we don't know. But go ahead.
And his indignation resteth upon sinners.
His indignation rested upon sinners. So, hate not the sinner. What is it? Hate the sin, love not the sinner. Oh, well, his indignation rested upon sinners, man. Explain that. Put down your pipe of smoke. get that Luke 18 real quick.
This is Luke 18, starting at 9. And he spake his parable unto certain which trusted in themselves that they were righteous and despised others. 2 men went up into the temple to pray.
So this is a parable that your house has spoken. Go ahead.
The one a Pharisee and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself, the Most High, I thank thee that I am not as other men are, exhorting unjust, adulterers, or even as the publican. Slacking, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, or even as this publican. I fast twice in the week. I give tithes of all that I possess.
So basically he was lifting himself up, exalting himself, man. So he really wasn't his mind really wasn't on repentance. He really didn't have the true mindset of repentance. Go ahead.
And the publican standing afar off will not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven,
Right, go ahead.
but smote unto his breast.
Well, smoke.
Salaki, but smote unto his breast, saying, the Most High be merciful to me, a sinner.
So this is a true repentance, a true mindset of feeling regret, remorse, man. You know? True repentance, man. Those of a contrite spirit, man. Broken hearted, man. Go ahead.
And it says, I tell you, this man went down to his house, justified rather than the other.
Right. Go ahead. You know God's plan right. Go ahead.
For everyone that exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humble himself shall be exalted.
Right, so you gotta humble yourself, man. It's all about humble, man. The Most High dealing with the humble, man. Dealing with the lowly. That's it. Go ahead, come up.
This is 2 Ezra 7, verse 20.
Well,
For there be many that perish in this life,
the Lord say gonna be many that perish in this lifetime, man. Go ahead.
because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them.
Right, keep going.
For Yahweh Shema Shai have given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
Keep going.
Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him,
That wasn't obedient to the words of Yahweh Shai, his voice. Go ahead.
but spake against him,
Right, spake against him. The judgment of Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds,
By their wicked deeds. Go ahead.
and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways.
Come on, keep going now.
But his law have they despised and denied his covenants, and their statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his
They
works.
have not performed his works. You gotta perform it. You gotta keep the law, statutes, commandments. That's why men are gonna be pierced in this lifetime. Okay, they think it's okay to commit sin. No, it's not okay, man. Go ahead.
Therefore, Esdras, for the empty are empty things, and for the full are full things.
Well, listen, I want to say I just escaped. I want to say 2 Ezra 85.
Yeah, this is what it is.
This is very cool. Yeah. I can read it. Yeah, I can get it out there.
Since y'all rejected knowledge,
I will hold it to This is 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Because of their pride. Great miseries, man. A lot of calamities, man. A lot of evil. You know? Go ahead.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going, man.
It's like it. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
Right. Go ahead. But jump down to verse 55.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 55. And therefore ask thou no one question concerning the multitude of them that perish.
Hey, when these niggas begin to drop dead like flies, don't worry about it, man. You see? But they have every right, every chance to repent. The Lord said he commanded everybody, everyone to repent, man. You know what's the Acts 17 and 30? You know? Go ahead.
For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High.
Like not 2 Ezra 9. That's it, 2 Ezra 9. They had lowered the law. You see? So they had taken liberty. Read that again, huh?
The 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 56.
Yep.
For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High.
When they despise the Most High now. You see? Go ahead.
Thou scorn of his law and forsook his ways.
Forsook his ways. Which is what life. Keep going.
Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous.
Trying to die his righteous, man. Destroying, killing the prophets. Slaying the prophets. Talking shit. Reducing the prophets. You know? Go ahead.
And said in their heart that there is no God.
No such thing as God. God don't exist. Look at Amber Slut. Amber Rose. You know? There's no God. It's only science. You know? But that boy's in the hood. If it was a God, why we in this predicament?
You don't know. She could be a sheep.
Yeah, and that knowing they must die.
And that knowing that they must die. A fool has said in their heart there is no God. And knowing that they must die. Read that again, huh?
This is 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 58. And said in their heart that there is no God. Yeah, and that knowing they must die.
Knowing that they must die, man. Yeah, that's plain, man. That's plain. Go ahead.
This is why they saying that. This is Sirach 10 and 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High.
Right. Go ahead.
And his heart is turned away from his maker. For pride is the beginning of sin.
For pride is the beginning of sin, man. For pride is the beginning of sin, man. You in that self-will, self-made spirit. Pride. You full of pride, you commit all types of abominations, man. Can't nobody tell you nothing, man. You know?
Hey, if I may add, Dolph had a quote before, you know, that's why he did now. He said, if judgment and live your life.
The fuck judgment living like that? He long gone. Shit.
He that have it.
Back in the kingdom in the right mind.
And he that have it shall go out abomination.
Hey, man, got pride in you. That's part of abominations. Most of them ain't dealing with pride, man. Pride for people, man. I want to say also in the prophet, it's like, I believe it said, give me not a prideful look, man. A heart to look, man. Go ahead.
Therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly.
Some strange calamities. You know, they destroyed them completely. You see? Most High gonna destroy this sinful nation completely, man. This prideful nation completely. Is some more?
One more. The Lord had cast down the thrones of proud princes.
Come on, Esau, you about to be destroyed. Go ahead.
And set up meek in their steeds.
Set up meek in their stand. You see? Let the meek go to inherit the earth, man. Oh, 472. One more. Go ahead.
The Lord had plucked up the roots of the proud nations.
Plucked up the roots.
And planted the lowly in their place.
Right, so he plug up the roots. He ain't just mow it because the roots stirred up. He always come back. No, he been plugging that shit up.
Malachi 4:1.
Yep. Yeah, get that. Go with it.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, and I'll start at 9. Then shall they be in beautiful case.
Hold on. Yeah, this is it. Sorry.
Then shall they be in beautiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Shall dwell in torments. So that's what's coming to the earth, torments, man. Go ahead.
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
How people don't know the Lord? They don't know the judgment of their list to man. So they don't dwell in torments. Go ahead.
This is back in 2 Ezra 9 and 11. And they that have lost my, like it 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have lost my love
know? That despise him. And no one dead, they must die. Yeah, if you don't repent, you're gonna die, man. You see?
Verse 12. The same must know it after death shall pain. It's the second Ezra 9 and 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
Zechariah 14 and 12 too. So you gonna know it, man. When the Most High finally tap that ass, man. You know, finally bring judgment, man. And the boss say slap the shit out you, man. You know? Then when you finally gonna know the judgment, man. Cause the Most High send prophets out first to warn you, man. Before he tap your ass. You like you got siblings. Like mama said you don't take the trash out, she gonna whoop your ass. That's the warning. But you bullshit on the video game, don't let her take the trash. Nah, she ain't gonna take it out. No, nigga wanna go take it out first. She gonna whip your ass there and make you take it out. You see? Now this will come to the judgment, man. Zechariah, look at that real quick.
14 and 12.
Go ahead.
This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Right. Their flesh is consumed away while they stand upon their feet. How can that happen? You watch movies like Judgment Day, Terminator, say we're coming. That's nuclear missiles, nuclear fighting, man. Go ahead.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Come on, man. That's a horrible judge. That's the second death right here, man. I don't want no part of that. So I keep touching this incense. This shit hurt every time I touch it, man.
Yeah. Feel free.
Thank you. What I call for? Zechariah. Malachi, that's it. Malachi, yo. What you got,
I got
what you got? Get me.
This Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, there shall burn as a oven. All the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Right, all the pride. You see? This is what comes to Babylon the Great, man. Fire. And only fire, more fire, man. All these gas stations. You should be
building them too.
Come on, man.
Gas pipelines.
Come on, man. Then gas going down. You people think you're in a good case. You know? We about to go back to normal, man. Gas dropped down to $3.99. Where? I'm gonna tell you what.
Nah, I'm just bullshit.
But that gas coming down, but that was Jake Nye said, man. But hey, it's only going to get worse. When they should say peace and safety, destruction come upon them, man.
You know, when Jake started seeing certain things, like they going back the other direction from what prophecy say they gonna go, they ready to start scoffing. Oh yeah, you got I was the same one following them down said the year 2000. I thought y'all said the microchip. Yeah. It's June. Ain't no microchip. Well, they be ready to scoff. That's why the scripture say knowing is first in the last days. That's some scoffers.
Hey, scoff on, goddamn.
Keep scoffing. Guess what? Sometimes shit go down just so it can bounce up higher than it was before. Go down just a little bit. And that shit shoot up and shit get worse than it was before. That's really what's gonna happen. And we say when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them. You got it out.
I got 2 Ezra chapter 1 and verse 4. And it reads, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 5, go thy way,
and show my people their sinful deeds.
Go that way and show my people their sinful deeds. And this Andrews, Levite. Same thing Isaiah 58:1 say, cry aloud, spare not. Show my people their transgressions in the house of Jacob their sins, man. You know? So we read that again. It said, and the word of the Lord came unto me saying.
2 Andrews chapter 1 and verse 5, go thy way and show my people their sinful deeds, and their children their wickedness.
Right, their wickedness, so basically expose them, man. Tell them they're going out, man.
Which they have done against me.
Which they have done against the Lord, man. Man, you worshiping other guys, man. You worshiping saturated. Serapis. You going out, man. You bow down to elders. You got to show them where they're going off at, man. You know? Go ahead.
That they may tell their children's children.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 6, because the sins of their fathers are increased in them.
Right. Come on, man. You worse than your father, man. That's Jake. Jake worse, man. Especially now. He said, my people don't consider. They going backwards, man. They revolt more and more. Their whole head is sick. You know? Go ahead.
For they have forgotten me and have offered unto strange gods.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
And jumping to verse 25, seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also.
Read 24.
Alright. What shall I do unto thee, O Jacob? Thou Judah, wouldest not obey me? I will turn me to other nations, and unto those will I give my name, that they may keep my statutes.
Ultimately, the Israelite foreigners, go ahead.
Verse 25, seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also.
Seeing you have forsaken me, I will forsake you also. Have you ever got Hosea 4:6? But go ahead.
When ye desire me to be gracious unto you, I shall have no mercy upon you.
Right. When all hell finally come upon this earth, when Jacob trouble finally happen, you gonna want mercy then, man. But you ain't came back now. You haven't repented now. You see? So you ain't gonna get no mercy, man.
No mercy, bro.
No mercy, kid. Go ahead.
This is Hosea.
Okay.
Verse 26, whensoever ye shall call upon me, I will not hear you.
But he's not gonna hear you, man. Same thing go for us. Pray not for these people. I will not hear you. You know? Go ahead.
For ye have defiled your hands with blood, and your feet are swift to commit manslaughter.
Yep. A lot of murderers, man. And especially here. Especially now, go ahead.
Ye have not as it were forsaken me, but your own self, saith the Lord.
So, right. So the Lord basically stuck. Like, look, you forsook the damn self, man. I'm in control of all of this. You know? You did it to yourself. The Lord said, why would you die, O house of Israel? All you gotta do is obey my voice. Why would you die, man? All you gotta do is be obedient to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know? Come on, man. Go ahead.
This is Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou mayest be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Right, so the Most High gonna forget you and your children. Gonna forget you and your household, man. Because you refuse to come back onto him, man.
Yeah. True knowledge. Give Romans 10 and 2.